My fellow Américains, jeudi, c'est lundi, qui est 19 mai 2025. C'est un bon jour pour nous-mêmes, pour nous venir à une nouvelle émission pour vous. Ok? Vous connaissez l'émission, ça, c'est une émission, tout le monde après m'entendre. Tout le monde après m'entendre parce que c'est important en pile, parce que surtout, les n'a parlé des realtors, les n'a parlé des real estate, en pile monde veut m'entendre des bagages ça parce que il y a un pile bagages, en pile monde qui me connaît. Surtout les besoin acheter un caille. Comprendre pour connaître comment bagaille la caille aider. Et raison ça, nous venons avec émission ça pour même. OK? Bon, mais ça nous vient pour nous discuter avec vous. Si par exemple, vous avez un caille, vous avez refinance, vous avez acheté un caille, if you want to refine, if you want to purchase a new home, okay, but purchase a new home, kounya li pa facile même genre. It's not easy like the same way it was 2008, 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was very easy. Now everything's so difficult. 2008, 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, il était facile pour acheter son caille. Mais après, il y a des assassins qui passent, nous dit qu'il y a un pile monde qui travaille pour Pinot. Il y a un pile monde qui travaille dans McDonald's. Et puis, il y a l'un qui l'on officier qualifié pour faire 100,000. Bon, on comprend? Et c'était un pile problème, il était à l'époque ça. Mais qu'on y a là, et bagay ça fini qu'on y a là. Mais pour tout le monde comprendre ça. Et pas même bagay là, même. Bagay a changé. Depuis après ça, bagay a changé. Et nous parler de refinance. Si, il y a des fois, un peu le monde refinance, un peu le monde refinance. Et pour qui ça refinance? You have to know before you refine for connaître pour quelle raison. Est-ce que we find your house, you have a goal? Okay, what goal you have? If you find to refine, maybe you want to cash out. What you need that money for? If maybe you're going to do maybe upgrade that house, okay? You're going to remodel in that house. Okay, you're going to do something you didn't have ou pas gain l'argent pour faire. C'est only the way you have to do to refine, to get some cash out, to achieve what you want to do in that house. Okay, it's good. If you have a heavy credit card, they charge you 30% or 29.9%. You want to pay that credit card off. Okay, you want to cash out. Okay, this good. But back where someone going to get cash out to take that money to go on vacation. Man, I can tell those people it's not a good idea to take cash out. You're going to on vacation now. You must have a plan, or you can refine. When I say refine, that means most of most of loan officer lender call that refine. They don't call them, about refining. This is good to refine. Okay, but what you going to do? Maybe you have two options to do, or you want cash out, or you want to drop your payment. For instance, si refinance your house, okay? Maybe your rate, you had a rate about 7. Now you get a good rate. Okay, the rate they're going to give you maybe about 5.5, about 6. Okay, for 1 point, 1 point, this is good. You have save money, right? But if you want to refine, et puis rate ou gain at least 6 something, 6 maybe 6.5. Somebody said, well, I'm going to give you for 6. My bar will move it last 6. You won't save any money. Right? This is common sense. So therefore, et peut-être ça, bon Dieu, mettez-moi parler ni anglais ni créole parce que j'ai un peu pour quelqu'un qui dit, de parler créole, me parler pour, me parler seulement pour my people. Yeah. I want to share that with everybody. That, yeah, it's not, you don't save any money. Ou pas save aucun argent. Les wall refinance, ou te gen, rate là, ou te gen, li te 6, okay, plus while God now you find is someone a lender said, I can give you maybe for 5.5. You won't save much. How much you can save 5.5? At least I don't believe you want to save at least $100. It's not much. But see, you're going to refine, maybe you get your rate, your current rate at 6. Okay, 6. When when you refine it, when you want to refine, you get it for maybe for 4.5, and you get it for 5. You can save little money. Yeah, this is good for you, right? If you don't want money back, if you don't need cash out, your payment will be dropped, right? Your payment can be dropped. So therefore, a lot of people until moon want to refine, now they don't do it. Now, but if you want to refine, I checked this morning, the interest rate, that's 6.83. Right? For instance, let me give you one example about myself. When we purchase that home, we can get it for 5 something, right? Maybe 5.25. But we used to live in Arizona. Our job was in Arizona. Job no it in Arizona. Mais nous pas de job ici. Open now qui j'ai pour nous faire n'appelle you know honnête et pas mentir. Il dit nous il pour ba nous être là la ba nous 6.32, right? Okay, he said, but if you get a job here, because you come from one state to next, l'idée ça et people rate again. I'm talking about 2022, right? But my rate now is 622. Why are you not be able to refine? No, if I refine now, I'm going to lose money. I'm going to pay more, even though I already paid 3 years plus we give 20% down. It will be good, but it won't save us any money much because you know why? Our current rate is 632. Now, when I checked a few minutes ago, the rate is 683. Yeah, do you think you're going to save money? You won't save money. So therefore, I'm not in the tout one, in the tout I say, my fellow Asian. You know, I used to do loan, before I used to work for a cheapest mortgage, I know that. People listen, if you are planning to refine, if you have a goal, you want to do something, you want to get a cash out, you want to drop your payment, your monthly payment, what you have to do, listen, that's simple. You can achieve that. But your credit score must be good. If your credit score is shady, you will not qualify now at this time. Credit score, that's very extremely important. Credit score est tellement important. Même si vous pas 5 comme là-bas, even though you don't have any money in the bank, in your account, assume your credit score is good, your credit is good, you're ready to go. Yeah, you're ready to go. So therefore, if you have any goal to do stuff like that, to refine, to purchase a new home, keep your credit score is good. Pay your bill on time. If you receive a bill, okay, don't just say, I'm going to pay end of this month. You just put it away. No, it's not good. It's not discipline. You must discipline yourself. If you discipline yourself, you will be okay. You will be in good shape. Listen, when maybe they went down, they dropped, they fed. Jerome Colin put it down. You're going to looking for to refi your house. You can ask the lender. If you go to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, you tell them what you need. You understand what I mean? You tell them what you need, right? If your credit is good, you said, you check the Fed today. He dropped about 4.5 or 5. you know, that the way you want. Tell them, if you want to check your credit, never forget, ever forget to tell them the lender. Tell them, check in soft credit. Don't check a full credit. If they check a full credit, you know what will be happen? When you go to next lender, you didn't agree from the first one, pour première. So qu'elle fait, il peut monter dans le crédit, you're going to drop couple credit in your score. If your score maybe 790, and when they check full credit, it will be about 788, 787. You drop some in it. So therefore, always remember that. Tell them, hey, I let you check my credit. Check this soft one. Okay? SOFT, soft one. Lender should know that. The lender should full credit when that house ready to close. When that house going to close, before 48 hours, that lender supposed to check to make sure everything is perfect. No change. No change. When you do that, you will be okay. But if maybe before you close, you don't know. Maybe sometimes people believe that one will be closed. You won't close. Maybe something happened. It's happened all the time. Right? It's happened all the time. So therefore, don't tell them, do not check, you know, a full one, a soft one. Going to work right. We fight. Look at that. If you now, okay, the interest rate 6.82. If you let me just give you one example. If today you purchase a home, ou acheter un caille a coûté $400,000, that house costs you $400,000. $400,000, you give 7% down because you can give more down, but if you cannot afford it, you're going to give only a 7% down. Okay, 7% down and 400,000. So it give you the $28,000, right? 28,000, you're going to pay 28,000 down payment, right? That down payment. The 400,000 when you minus 28,000 in it, it give you $372,000, right? 372,000. Your rate today is 683. Guess how much you're going to pay? Huh? You want to know? I'm going to let you know. The monthly you're going to pay $2,432.60. 2,432,60 But just it's not net. It's not include insurance. It's not include the county tax. It's not include HOA. It's not include. That means when you add everything in it, depend. Because if you live in Arizona, the tax is not much. It's not much. But if you live maybe in New York, it's a killer. New Jersey, it's killing you. Florida is killing you. Because I know I have so many people live in Florida. They, you know, it's just West Palm Beach is a killer. They told me she paid about 10 grand in West Palm Beach. If you live again in Miami, this is that the same. That the same, almost that the same county. Yeah, they're expensive. So depend. That means if you live in that county, so you can see that means monthly you can pay almost 4 grand. Yeah, 4 grand monthly, right? Because the tax. But if you live Arizona, right? Arizona depend Arizona. If you live maybe Mesa county tax is not too high. If you live in Gilbert, Chandler, Scottsdale, the tax is high. Right? Depend the county you live. Right? You have to know. So therefore, people, listen, my fellows, Asian American. Yes, my African friend too. Listen, if you want to do something, you want to purchase a new home, or you want to refine, you have to know, you have to set a goal. Ou ka faire un plan. Say, okay, which plan you have? That they plan to get cash out or plan to drop the monthly rate. For example, if you pay 2 grand, you find a good deal, a good interest rate, you can pay 1,500. You're ready to go. It's good. It's ready to go. Okay, but find something will benefit you, will benefit your loved one. Benefit is not. Don't let somebody fool you. Maybe sometimes when they try to force you to do something, is not your advantage. You don't want to take nobody advantage, but at the same token, you don't want somebody take your advantage. If you want to do a business with someone explain you the way that business should be started. If you see that individual still, just continue, he force you to do something, stay away. That individual, that's something on favor him or on favor her. Is that on favor you? That's the problem. Les ma font business à mon ap gade mwe depuis mon ap ple de 10 mais ça me fait mettre fait la bon mwe priya te $50,000. It was 50,000. Oh, I'm going to drop it to 40. After that, he said I'm going to drop it maybe 38. Stay away. Something behind that. Maybe you don't know. You don't know. But this guy already know. Stay away. So you must open your eyes to do business with someone. You must have knowledge with someone, to know what business you want to do. Si vous pas gagner connaissance, if you don't have knowledge to do something, people are going to abuse you. People, listen, that society, look, the wealthy people want to get more from you. That society, we have a billionaire, we are millionaire, we are middle class, we are poor. When you poor, you poor, maybe the government try to help you out, you poor forever. You're done. But when you middle class, maybe you get something little bit, the wealthy people want to get it from you. Okay, when they try to get it from you, let me explain that. When they try to get it from you, because by the tax, everything, you're going to pay more tax than the billionaire people. That's something you know. We pay more tax than Donald Trump. We pay more tax than Amazon. We pay more tax than the poor people pay less, but the middle class pay more. Therefore, when you see the tax cut, don't put in your head, I don't care you Republican, I don't care you MAGA, you believe what they said, but you must have a brain. You must explain. When they explain you about the tariff, find out, because I have that show, I explained that show so many times. People don't know. People say the tariff. People listen, my Federation American, the tariff, this is the tax. When the tax 30% come from China, when it come here, who's going to pay? The consumer. Who the consumer? You, me. We call ourselves consumer. When we're going to buy this stuff, when we're going to Walmart, when we're going to Target, when we're going to any place to buy stuff, when we pay the tax, the big tax go to federal government. It didn't help us. Therefore, some people, I explain that, people don't know. That you make sure you know this stuff. Don't let government, don't let somebody fool you. To say, oh no, you won't pay the tax. No, come on, my people. Come on, you should know better than that. Don't let someone fool you around. Say, no, you pay the tax. Did you see? Look, did you hear what happened yesterday? I'm not giving news today. I'm going to give news Saturday at 6 o'clock. If you want to news, I give a week news. But what happened yesterday, I cannot keep it for myself. Because most people, they said, oh, they don't watch news. And they don't watch news, they don't know what's going on, they don't want to hear about the news. But if you don't watch news, how you can know what's going on in the United States? You don't know what in the United States. You must know you live there for 50 years. You born in that land. You must know what's going on. You understand what I mean? So now, yeah, listen, before this month, Walmart has an issue with Mr. Donald Trump. He said, well, Mr. Trump, this stuff, you're going to raise the price. Mr. Trump said, oh, no, don't do it. Don't raise the price. Don't raise the price. If you pay the price, American people going to believe this is our tax, our town. He said, what they're going to do. He tell them, listen, only Haiti, when Duvalier was there, Duvalier, when the price, they mentioned, they said this stuff expensive. Duvalier said, no, jump the price down. Descend Prio, 1 second, Prio descend. But United States of America, we don't do that stuff like that. United States of America, listen, if I my merchandise, if Target, people cannot tell Target how much to sell your stuff. And Walmart, they cannot tell them how much to sell this stuff. No, maybe what you want to do, you can put regulation. Yeah, you can put a law, regulation, but to tell them exactly to drop the price down, no, that's something was happened in Duvalier era. It's not United States. Now, so therefore, I don't know if you guys watch. I know you guys don't like politics, stuff like that. But this politics is not. It's not. People said that bad, but it's not bad. That's something you have to know. Politics sometimes. God open your eyes first, right? You open your bon Dieu ouvre yeux first. Mais à des token, mais bon Dieu pas dit nous là pour nous chercher connaître un bagage nous besoin connaître. Bon Dieu pas dit nous pour nous pas chercher un bagage nous suppose connaître. Bon Dieu pas dit nous pour nous pas un bagage we need to know. Il pas dit nous bagage comme ça. Et peut-être ça, nous-mêmes, gen un pile moun pa konn sa ka passe United States parce que yo pas watch nous. Si you pas watch nous, that's okay. That's up to you. Everybody different. But I have to watch now. And I love my Jesus Christ. He's my savior. At the same token, listen, I have to know what's going on. I'm going on a national, international tour, right? So therefore, I give a weekly news every Saturday night. After Saturday night, I preach the gospel. That's the way. That's the way we do stuff. So many, kunya, both of them, Walmart get a big giant tax cut from the government, right? So Trump said, no, don't raise the price, don't raise your price. You cannot tell them, don't raise the price. That's their business, that's the personal business. You cannot tell them what to do. That's the problem. Plus, when it's not a Walmart Target going to raise the price because the tariff, and before this month end, you guys going to suffer. You guys going to suffer about the tariff. When you get 30%, the tariff going to hit you. People going to cry. But United States, when something like that happen in United States, different. This is a big difference. United States, the media news 24/7. In China, those people cannot watch. The Chinese people cannot watch news. The government tell what the news they want to hear. But United States different. When American people start to get the price up, the tariff killing them. Did you see since 5 months? People start, we get struck all the time, everywhere, all United States. You can see that. When they see something they used to buy, maybe $10, they got it for 20, they got it for 15. They're going to with the voice. Et puis, un pile, mon peut aller fâché. Yo va fâché un pile, parce que vous comprenez, et Jean Bagala, et pas comme ça, de penser, et si le politicien te dit, well, if they win the election, everything will be dropped. Drop, gas will be dropped, in 2024 in Arizona gas, I purchased 289 and things never changed. When people say gas change, gas down, maybe some people live in the bubble. People live in maybe another world, not they really want. Because they said I live, they got that the same price. You never down. Yeah, I don't see where gas is down. Right. Even the politicians said this guy down, but they lie to themselves. It's not true. Right. So let me go back. Which one you want to do? Some people said, okay, they just want equity, a home equity. If you want a home equity, don't forget home equity. You can, you get 2 loans, right? If you take $50,000 home equity, so don't forget that loan, both of them must be paid, right? If you don't pay when you start, you can get trouble, right? If you get home equity, you get 2 loans. Maybe you pay one in $2,000, another one 400. He give you 2,400 a month, 2,400 a month. So for me, if I'm talking about my opinion, it is better you just refi, right? You refi, you just get some money in it, right? Because home equity and the interest rate more than refi. That's something you guys should know, right? Something you guys must know. If you that's something what you want to do, but the advice I'm going to give everybody, don't refi now. Don't do it now. The rate you won't save any money. Okay? But let me tell you something else. If you're going to refine your house, okay, you get a good deal. You get it at least 5. You know what you're going to do? Maybe the lender said, do you buy out? Let me explain what does mean buy out. Buy out mean if you get it for 6, for example, you buy 2 point. When you buy 2 point, the rate will be 4. If maybe the current rate is 5, buy out. But to buy out, you must know you're going to stay in that house at least for 5 years, right? Long time. But if maybe you're going to send that out for a short time, maybe for 2 years, 3 years, no, don't buy out. You waste your money because buy out costs you. It's going to cost. To buy 2 point, to drop the interest rate down, it can cost you about $8,000 or $10,000. But it is good. Even though you buy it out, it will be good. Your monthly will be down because if you maybe if 5, you buy 2 point, that means you got it for 3. When you get it for 3, you're going to see the big difference. It will be big difference. Your monthly, you can drop monthly almost $700 a month. You understand what I mean? So therefore, if you plan to refine, ask the lender. Ask them, oh, you want to buy out, to buy 2 point, to drop the interest rate down. But my advice I'm going to give you, the advice ma ba ou, si par exemple, ou pas prêter dans le la for longtemps, pas ba trop corps pour dépenser, pour buy 2 point, to buy about $10,000 or $12,000 one shot. You will benefit in it until you say at least a 5 to up. You understand what I mean? You're going to save money. Right? Mais si, par exemple, ou pas buy, ou pas prêter la donne, pas buy out. No, is that in your favor? Don't let the lender say, oh, no, buy out, how much you're going to pay. Say, no, I plan to stay long time in that house. Okay? People, listen. You have to know stuff going to help you out. You have to know the rate. If maybe you're going to refine or you're going to buy a new home, listen, that better for you. You better off to ask somebody else a favor, to ask you to explain that help you. People know learn. if you don't know anything about loan, people going to take some advantage. They're going to take some advantage on you. You won't never know. Why? I used to do loan when I was Arizona. Those guy, my coworker, those guy rich. Maybe monthly, those guy close about 25 loan. 25 loan. So they told me, listen, Jean-Claude, you won't never make money and you too honest. Because you know why? I am a believer of God. I'm a son of God. I cannot see someone, a middle class, he just do everything, to do to put it at home. You killing them. When they're killing you, you don't know. I don't do loan anymore. But if I do a loan, I make money on you. You won't know. You won't know. You don't know. Only the loan officer. Loan officer only know this stuff when they